Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Recap and spoilers for Thursday, January 18 for General Hospital. The show today had a lot of drama. The show began where Wednesdays ended, with Carly Spencer and Michael Corinthos having a one-on-one conversation. Carly begins by stating that their talk feels familiar, recalling when Michael confronted her almost a year prior for not disclosing to them that Nina Reeves was Willow Corinthos' biological mother. Michael confesses to being a hypocrite throughout the talk, but Carly also assures her son that she gets it. Ultimately, they ought to have discovered that the truth eventually finds its way to light. Michael observes that Drew Kane loses his composure as the stress lessens, and Carly says he's been having trouble ever since coming home from Pentonville. He's not been the same since. Michael thinks that if Drew looks for someone to talk to, he can overcome his trauma because he has seen firsthand how incarceration can change a person. The two had a happy ending with Michael expressing his gratitude to Carly for accepting his apology and her assurance that she would always love and support him. Wiley Corinthos wants his dad upstairs. The nanny interrupts. When he stands back up, they discuss how disgusting Nina is. Carly notes that they won't have to deal with her any longer because she has been kicked out of the family. Michael asks Carly if she wants retribution, but she says her mental health comes first. She can put Nina in the rearview mirror and never look back thanks to this SEC revelation. In related news, Drew barges into Charlie's tavern and places an order for a drink. By coincidence, Anna Devane is at the pub and notices he's struggling. When they get to chatting, Anna finds that she understands a lot of what Drew is saying about rage. She also talks about her current struggles and how shooting Charlotte Cassadine was the worst thing that has ever happened to her. Anna claims that she feels foolish and gullible after being duped, but she is most enraged. She explains to him that fear gives rise to fury. Drew feels that the toxicity in his life needs to be removed after speaking with Anna. Then Carly joins the two of them after returning from her conversation with Michael. After expressing her sympathy for Bobby Spencer, Anna moves to a different table to wait for a friend. Carly tells Drew what she and Michael were talking about. She acknowledges having experienced similar misfortunes in the past as her kid. Drew expresses that he still needs to speak with Michael, but Nina is the target of the majority of his rage. Carly observes that the one positive thing about the SEC secret expose is that they can move past Nina. Drew, on the other hand, notes that he can't and that it's obvious he wants revenge. As this is going on, Willow returns home from work at the Key Mansion and confronts Michael about the SEC secret. Although much of her resentment is focused on her biological mother, she informs him how Darlie found out, which doesn't absolve Michael of any responsibility for the incident as a whole. It will take time to forgive. Wiley interrupts them while they are teasing by coming downstairs. He queries when they can all be together again and whether Dad will be home tonight. Jordan Ashford eats dinner with TJ Ashford across town. He gives her an update on Christina Corinthos Davis's IVF treatment and the possibility that he could become a father soon. Jordan's phone starts beeping with notifications while they are still speaking, and TJ wonders who is taking advantage of her gadget. She confesses and says she is investigating who shot Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, as a side project. She notifies him after receiving one more notification that she must leave to follow a lead. TJ bids you farewell and advises caution. When Anna returns to Charlie's and grabs a table, she discovers that Jordan is the friend she is waiting for. She wonders where she is, so she phones and leaves a message. In the future, Jordan is talking on the phone while on the docks, and she accepts to meet with someone so they may locate the gun that was used to shoot Curtis. Two enigmatic men corner her as soon as she hangs off the phone and drag her off to an unidentified location. Esmond Prince bursts into Cyrus Renault's room in the hospital. She says that Ace Cassadine was stolen by Nicholas Cassadine, that Spencer Cassadine permitted it to happen, and she is asking why she hasn't made a police report. When Esmond informs him that Spencer is threatening to bring up her previous charges if she does, Cyrus again asks why she would be concerned in the absence of any revelation of her memories. She tells falsehoods and claims since Nick is Laura Collins' son, the case would probably be contaminated. Laura Collins is the local mayor. Cyrus knows how wonderful Laura was to Esme, so he doesn't buy that at all. In any case, Cyrus surmises from Esme's request for help that she is more concerned with proprietorship than she is with Ace's safety. Despite his poor income flow, he nevertheless offers to provide his assistance because he knows people he can ask some questions of who could know the answers. When Esme asks what he is going to do, he replies that he will pray and make a call. Furious that Cyrus isn't accomplishing more, Esme storms out of his room. Cyrus calls someone shortly after the incident and begs them to come see him. Finally, Christina appears to be attempting to relax following her IVF process in her apartment as she sits in her sweatpants. When Blaze surprises her with a visit, she questions why she hasn't seen her lately. When they were out and about in the town square over the holidays, Christina comes clean and tells her that it truly affected her when she was pulled away from her hand. Blaze acknowledges that she has always kept her personal affairs secret, but she is willing to change. Christina observes that although she is willing to compromise, she must live her life in accordance with her truth in light of all of her hardships. She also tells her about her IVF and that she might be pregnant. Therefore, there could be complications in their relationship with Blaze. With everything going on between them, Christina decides that now is not the time for romance and ushers Blaze out the door. After a while, Christina talks to her unborn niece or nephew who is developing inside of her while she sits on the couch. She admits to them that she is unsure of her decision. Blaze knocks on the door at that exact moment. She warns Christina that although they might not click, they won't know if they don't give it a shot. Agreeing, Christina grants her entry. Blaze gets to work preparing their dinner by pulling out her bag of healthful items. According to General Hospital spoilers, things between these two women might get tricky, but it appears that Blaze and Christina are open to trying out romance. According to General Hospital spoilers for Friday, January 19, the turmoil in Port Charles is going to get hotter right before the weekend begins. Above all, it appears that Esme Prince, Avery Pohl, will be under scrutiny, or at least she will feel that way. Spencer Cassadine suspected that his ex's memories had reappeared on Tuesday's GH episode. Because of this, he was overcome by the urge to keep his younger brother Ace Cassadine safe, and he let Nicholas Cassadine go with the child in order to keep the child away from his horrible mother. Esme will undoubtedly experience a wide range of emotions on Friday's show. She will be concerned not just about the potential legal repercussions should it be established that she recalls everything, but also about Ace's disappearance and her lack of knowledge about her child's whereabouts. Additionally, new spoilers hint that Laura Collins will be informed by Spencer that Nick, her son, has run off with Ace, her grandson, and that Spencer permitted it to happen. Additionally, Spencer is probably going to inform her that he thinks Esme remembers everything. I hope Kevin Collins is there to support her in case she passes out from too much information. In the other direction, Friday, January 19th, GH teasers indicate that Drew Kane is going to make a significant choice. What might this have to do with? Speaking of Drew, Sam McCall and Carly Spencer will get together to discuss the changes they've noticed in him. When his current girlfriend and ex-girlfriend compare notes about Drew and the 180-degree turn in his personality, what will they say? Last but not least, Jocelyn Jacks will probably still be in shock at Adam Wright's suicide attempt. According to GA spoilers, Chloe will still be angry, but fortunately, Dex Heller will be there to console her. According to General Hospital teasers, the action-packed episode on Friday will have viewers on the edge of their seats. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.